So there we are. This is the flagpole with the new flag. And there's the light. It goes on. It's a solar light, so when it gets dark, it goes on, and the neighbor's dog just started barking. But here we go. So now, proof. The flag is flying. It's not very windy right now. We had a board.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, June 9th. There. Oops. I don't know how that's gonna go. But I want to sit back. The sun is bright and shiny. It's another beautiful day, although today it's supposed to be 10 degrees hotter than it was yesterday. So unfortunately, my procrastination on Sunday to mow the lawn means that I'm mowing the lawn in hotter weather. But that's okay. I'm wearing my vitamin D by Heidi Kiirmeir. I just threw this on so that I wouldn't show you my... I thought it would be cooler out here at this time of day, but I was wrong. The thermometer in the window is pegged at 120, so you know it's warm. I mean, you know it's sunny because that thermometer is in the full sun in the morning. So in the summer, it's very common. Usually when I get up, it's pegged at 120. It's like hot, hot, hot. The sun is very hot. The air is not quite so hot. But I will need my sweater in the house because we have the air conditioning on. But 10 degrees, I mean, it means it's going to be like 88 today. 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Oops, my sleeve keeps getting caught in my chair. It's like exactly the wrong length. However, I couldn't remember the name of this sweater. I may have to start putting my stuff back in Ravelry because I couldn't remember the name of this sweater. So I looked it up. I have a project in Ravelry. And if I'm not going to put them in Ravelry, I should put them somewhere because I'm not going to remember. I'm making sweaters right and left. So I need to start keeping a record or I won't be able to tell you what the heck I'm wearing. I made this last May and finished it while I was on my riverboat trip between St. Petersburg and Moscow. And my note in Ravelry is, I loved knitting every minute of knitting this sweater. That's nice. And I think it's helping me get my mojo back. So my mojo's been low for over a year now. And I think I'll make another one. That was the note in Ravelry on this sweater. So that's a nice reminder that I enjoyed making it. It has that roundy, I don't know if you can tell, roundy front. It's like a little bit of a waterfall front. You can see a picture of it in my Ravelry page. Okay, so this isn't going to work. There's a little curly cue on the chair right here. And my sleeve every time goes like that. Every time I move, you know, like I pick up my arm, it catches on that. So this sweater and this chair don't go well together. Oh well. So I had a lovely, if my editing plan goes to plan, I have put a picture of the flag. A video of the flag with the neighbor's dog barking. Have my loud bird today. So you got to see the flag. We were over, well, I took my mother-in-law to the doctor, and then she had to get an x-ray, and then we went to the drugstore. So it was an all-afternoon affair, which was perfectly fine. I was able to go into the waiting rooms with her in both places so that I didn't have to do my knitting in the car. I got a lot of knitting done, so that's good. And, you know, we got to have some conversation, which was also good. She needs conversation and company. And then we went back over later and talked and played a little bit of cards with the dogs. So spent some time with them, and that was nice. They needed the company and the distraction. It's too bad the baseball people can't get their act together and figure out how they can have a part of a season, because that would really help my mother-in-law and father-in-law. I guess baseball doesn't care about that. So anyway, so yesterday was nice. Spent a lot of time with Aura. And hopefully the doctor will be able to figure out her gastrointestinal issues and get her all fixed up. That would be very nice. So today I'm mowing the lawn. And I'm going to do that before I eat. Exercise in a fasted state is very good for you, according to some studies. I think the reality is with nutrition and exercise and that kind of stuff, the science is very, well, the nutritional science is quite new, because the nutritionists from earlier in, the last 50 years were not really scientists. And so their science isn't very good. And when the results didn't match their hypothesis, they didn't publish them. Yeah, so they're not scientists. But anyway, I've said my whole adult life, if you don't like some advice you're getting about food, just wait 5 years and they'll completely change it. And that's turned out to be pretty true. So, anyway, the latest research says that it's good to exercise in a fasted state. I don't think that's very controversial. And so I will mow the lawn before I eat today. But Dennis and I were talking yesterday, and we've fallen into a routine in the times of coronavirus that has been lovely and very companionable, but has made it much harder for us to actually accomplish anything if we wanted to, or much. So we've decided to change our routine a little bit to give us more opportunity to be productive if we want to. That is moving some of our news watching from the morning and early afternoon to the evening. Because we're not early risers these days. I used to get up earlier than Dennis, but not lately. I would like to start, I'm not productive after 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, other than knitting, which is productive. But, like if I had anything that really needed to be done, it's like I'm not generally doing it in the evening. And, I stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning, hoping to be tired enough to fall asleep, which I did, and I slept well last night. It was so nice. I had a good night's sleep. But that means we don't get up till 9:30. Yeah. Yeah, I'm one of those people. And then I do my vlog, and then, blah, 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 so by the time we get going, we don't get going till after we walk the dogs, and we don't get home from walking the dogs till like 2. And the dogs eat at 4. So we have 2 hours before we feed the dogs. And once we feed the dogs, then we're eating ourselves, and, and then it's evening, even though it's 5. So we're changing that. We're going to walk the dogs earlier and leave ourselves a chunk of time in the afternoon to actually be productive. That's our new plan. We'll see how it goes. But Anyway, oh, I got my notice from the Crafty Toads that my l'envelope yarn is been mailed or has been set up to be mailed. It didn't the tracking number didn't register as started from anywhere, but so they packed my yarn, so that's exciting. I hope it's not too thick. They were talking on their podcast yesterday that their DK is a little plump and could be knit in a pattern looking for worsted, and I was thinking about the envelope, but she did it in an Aran, so I ordered an Aran. We will make it work, and if not, then I'll order more of this color in Aran and make a sweater, and then order it in DK for my envelope. There goes my poker money. So I will shortly be joining you all in the Hug Around the Neck Make-Along. I hope you like that name. I do. The Hug Around the Neck Make-Along. And I will take pictures and post them in the chatter thread, or in the thread for this make-along. And the FOs and chatter are in the same thread, so that we can ooh and ah over each other, and you know, whatever I decide to do with prizes, I can manage. So I will put it in there for you, those of you who are in on this with us. Put my progress in too, so you can see it. So that was good news, and other than that, not much going on. We'll be doing some cooking for Dennis's mom, and Dennis will be, but I'll be doing cleanup and helping him. Be his sous chef if he needs one, or at least the dishwasher. So he doesn't have to do all the work getting his mom and dad organized, but I don't wash his pans. But meanwhile, I will help him do some cooking for them, and oh, I think my mother-in-law is going to stop by today. I hope in this morning, if she remembers, because I bought her some blueberries and then forgot to take them over last night, and she has to go get blood tests this morning. So I said, why don't you stop by and pick up your blueberries? So she might do that. If she does, she'll be attacked by the dogs. She probably won't want to stay long anyway, so maybe I'll meet her outside. And give her her blueberries. But, I mean, that's it for news, really. We got nothing exciting going on. We're all fine. Everybody's good. Maisie doesn't seem to be limping very much. It seems like her knee's not bothering her very much, so that's good. And I'm only occasionally still getting my scissors out and clipping off a tuft. That's a little too long, but the brushing is, boy, she's very matted, so I can only do about a 6 square inch piece before she's like, okay, I'm done. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. So anyway, I guess that's it. I hope you all are well, and everyone you love is well, and managing in this time. Things are opening up. Oh, when I went to the store, the State Store's down the strip mall from the store, and I saw people with just, carrying a bag out the door. So we are on yellow alert, and so apparently that means the State Store is open. You can just go in and, you don't have to go through all these shenanigans So that's good news. But I stocked up, so I don't need to go. I'm good. I am rethinking the Monday, Wednesday, Friday fasting and may just go to alternate day fasting. I did the Monday, Wednesday, Friday in part to make it easier for Dennis to know if I was eating or not, because, you know, he's the cook and he's planning things and stuff like that. And he said it's not a problem. So I think I might just go to alternate day fasting, so that some weeks I'm fasting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like that. So I think that'll be better for me. And, you know, he said, you know, it doesn't really help to have it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I never know what day it is, so it doesn't. So I just sit there and think, did Barbie eat yesterday? No? Okay, she's eating today. So I think that's maybe what I'll do, and just not have 2 days of eating in a row. So I think I'm going to be doing just straight up alternate day fasting. And see how that goes. That's the update on the diet thing. I didn't get strawberries. I was planning on stopping at a market near my mother-in-law, but I turned the wrong way, and then I'm like, okay, I'm on my way home, that's it. I can only eat a few of them anyway. But it is nice to have strawberries, and local strawberries in the season. I wonder if our farmer's market will start up in, well, now that we're yellow, start up in Downingtown. It might be, maybe it's a Saturday market. So I will. We have a bumblebee. How fun. Dennis is very excited we have clover in our yard. He's like, oh, that means we have bumblebee, we have bees or pollinators around. He's very excited. And I said, yeah, we'll lose our pollinators. Everybody will have to get his paintbrush out. Do it themselves. Well, we're very happy to have the native pollinators. You know, European honeybees are called European honeybees because they're an invasive species. So the honeybees come in and kind of drive out the natural pollinators. So we are very happy to have the native pollinators around, like the bumblebees and the carpenter bees and the butterflies, and I don't even know who else. So he was very excited when he saw a bumblebee, but he'll be excited when I tell him I saw one too. I have my opening shot is a picture of these flowers. I had bought them right before I started. They are not doing very well. These are pansies, and they've rejiggered pansies to do really well in cold weather. Well, it ain't cold anymore. I moved them under the umbrella so they don't get too much sun, but actually I don't think it's saving them very much. So I gotta water them again. I watered them yesterday. They're just not looking very good. I guess they're okay. It's, you know, they've got... Anyway, you don't care. I'm rambling now. I'm going to say goodbye. I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay sane.